Paige, and today's video is going to be my full in-depth review slash demo of the entire Blue Blood collection from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. So if you guys follow me on Instagram or Twitter, then you know that there was a little situation and I spill a little bit of tea later on. I don't know if you want to call it tea or what, but I give you kind of like an update and sort of a conclusion of the whole situation with if you follow me on Instagram or Twitter, you know. And if you don't follow me, then you should, so that you know next time a little situation occurs. I apologize for it getting so dark behind me. It's like I've been filming for literally, let's see, it's 5:08, a good 2.5 hours, which is that's a pretty long time for me. So yeah, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Also, like the title says, there will be a giveaway in this video, and I do go into a little bit more detail throughout the video in a couple different places, and all of the info on how to enter will be in the description box. So I will be giving away one Blue Blood palette from Jeffree Star Cosmetics on my YouTube channel, and I will also be giving away another Blue Blood palette on my Instagram. So the giveaways will be separate, but you can enter both if you want. That way you have 2 chances to win a palette, but I will make sure that the same person doesn't win both, just to like keep things fair, you know, and give 2 people the opportunity to play with a palette. So you can enter both, so you know, that's fun. But yeah, I guess that's all that I have to say. I will have all important links and information in the description box, so make sure you check it out before you leave, and let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so I have all of my makeup done except for eyeshadow, mascara, highlight, and lips, and that is because we finally have this huge box from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. So before we get into things, I did just want to quickly address the situation that I had with the Jeffree Star Blue Blood launch slash my order. So if you don't follow me on Twitter or Instagram, you probably don't know what I'm talking about. So if you want a little bit more of background, I will leave my Twitter down below, and you can check out those tweets. They're still there. That just might help give you a little bit more of an insight. But basically, I just had some issues or complaints. Not really, I'm trying to figure out a way to say this without sounding ungrateful, because I am very grateful. I have my package. It took a little bit longer than expected, but I have it, and I was able to snag everything in the line, so I can't wait to open this and start playing with it. So do not get me wrong, I am super grateful that I was able to get my hands on this. Like I said, it just took a little bit longer than I expected. As you guys know, I am a huge Jeffree Star fan. Like, I feel like I'm one of the biggest Jeffree Star fans out there. I have probably 90% of his makeup line. I have his merch. I have his metal straws. I am a huge fan. I have his Morphe brushes. I have like 3 sets of these. I'm a huge fan. Needless to say, I love him, and I was so excited. I still am so excited for this Blue Blood launch. But it was a little bit frustrating dealing with the whole shipping situation, and I know he's going through some stuff. I know he's busy. I know this was the biggest launch in Jeffree Star Cosmetics history, but from a consumer standpoint, I feel like things could be fixed or changed in a positive way. So like I said in my tweets, I did pay for the most expensive shipping, which was 2-day FedEx shipping, and it was about $38 or $40, which I am not one to pay for shipping when it is free. And if I do have to pay for shipping, I always get the cheapest shipping, just because I'm not the kind of person that like needs it right now. But this was an exception. I was willing to splurge on the shipping for this item because I was so ready to get my hands on it. So after emailing customer service, they told me that there was a 5 to 7 business day delay due to the large volume of orders, which I get that. I get it. The frustrating part was, and not to take away from these people, but the frustrating part was to see people who were messaging me saying, oh, I got free shipping and I already got my order and I ordered the same things that you did. And then I'm sitting here and I paid $40 for shipping and still haven't gotten an email, a processing email, or a shipping confirmation email. So like I said, it's not a big deal. It was frustrating. I kind of wasted $40. Actually, I didn't kind of waste it. I did waste it because it's April 8th now, so it's been a full 10 days since I placed this order, and the lesson that I learned is to not pay for upgraded shipping from Jeffree Star Cosmetics because it's not gonna get you anywhere. I mean, I don't know if this is the case for everybody, but I did get some messages saying that the same thing happened to them, and that's unfortunate. In my opinion, I feel like fulfillment of orders should be prioritized by shipping method. So the people that paid the most for shipping, those orders should be filled first, and then moving on down the tier. And I've had people tell me that's how it is. I'm not a professional, I'm not an expert, I don't know, I've never worked in a shipping facility, but that from a consumer standpoint, that's what makes sense to me. And obviously that's not how they do it, but that's just my suggestion. I'm not trying to disrespect anybody or tell anyone they need to change. It's just a suggestion. So I've rambled on enough. Let's go ahead and get into the box. So I haven't opened it yet, which I'm very excited to do on camera. I'm looking for some scissors. I feel like I just like spilled some tea. Okay, got my pink scissors, got my pink Jeffree Star box, so let's rip this baby open. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention before I finish unwrapping this, my mom went on a trip to Dallas. Well, actually, she went to Oklahoma and Texas, and she got back yesterday, and there's no Morphe store near me, by the way. No Morphe store. The closest one is Orlando, and that's 2.5 hours away. Otherwise, you bet I would have been there as soon as they opened and bought every single thing that was in the collection. But the closest one's 2.5 hours away, and it launched on a day that I had clinical, so I couldn't go to a Morphe store. So anyway, my mom was in I think Dallas, and she was at some mall in Dallas, and there was a Morphe store there, and so she surprised me with the blue blood palette and gave this to me yesterday. So I do have an extra, so there will be a giveaway in this video. So I haven't touched this one yet because I wanted to wait to do a video until I got the entire collection, because I wanted to do a review of the entire collection, so I wanted to wait. So I will be giving away, oh my gosh, I will be giving away the Blue Blood palette in this video, so check the description box on all of the rules on how to enter. I actually also ordered an extra originally in a separate order for a giveaway. So I'm giving away 2 palettes, one on YouTube and one on Instagram, so all of the info will be down below on how to enter. So just wanted to mention that. So now let's finish opening up the Jeffree Star Cosmetics box. Oh, I was so excited when I heard my dogs go crazy because I knew that meant the FedEx guy was here. So here we go. Ugh. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, that is a beautiful sight. Okay, let's see. So this looks like the Blue Blood palette. We've got the lip vault, the blue lip vault, and then I ordered all 5 skin frosts. So here's 2. Here are the 3 lip scrubs. There's another skin frost, and then we've got the last 2 skin frosts. So that is everything in the box. My total was $265, and I paid $38.03 for shipping. So my total was $303.03. So here is the Blue Blooded Lip Vault. Such a beauty. Love, 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 love. I'm so excited. I only have one of his other lip vaults. I have one of the nude ones. I think the lighter version, the first version of the nude vault, I have that one. All right, now we have the palette, so let's take a look at this baby. Here is the unicarton. It is very soft, which I heard him say in his reveal video. It's a very soft packaging, and this is like a grippy, like raised logo, which I think is really cute. So he did say this is inspired by, the design of this palette is inspired by a jewelry box / coffin. So here is the Blue Blood palette. How exciting. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love the packaging. I love this little clasp right here. It's so, hello. Unbelievably cute. Sorry the lighting. I don't think I've ever worn blue eyeshadow. Oh my god. Well, I'm gonna go get a towel really quick. Maybe 2. Well, I just spilled about half of a White Monster onto my chair, my fuzzy chair and rug underneath me because my hand like knocked this straw and it's metal so it didn't bend, so just poured all over my lap and everything. So okay, so here is the inside of the palette. Like I was saying, I don't think I've ever worn blue eyeshadow a day in my life. So today will be a first. So this is so exciting. I am living for this palette. I don't even want to touch it because it's so beautiful, but we're going to. So let's go ahead and just start putting some eyeshadow on because I've spent so much time talking. So I'm gonna go right in with the E2 brush from Blinged Brushes. You guys know you can use code Paige for 10% off your Blinged Brushes order. They do sell singles now too, which is super exciting. So they have the sets and the singles. They're linked in the description box of all my videos in case you're interested, and I am gonna zoom you guys in just a little bit. All right, so I'm taking the E2 and I'm gonna go into the shade here, which is Wealthy, which is a really pretty matte cream shade. Oh, I'm so excited. I love Jeffree Star Cosmetics formula, his eyeshadows. Well, I love his formula for all of his products, but I love Jeffree Star eyeshadows. You know, a long time ago, like, it might have been before even the Androgyny palette came out, I did a video and I titled it Full Face of Jeffree Star. And I did this video because so many people were doing like full face of liquid lipsticks, full face of whatever. So I was like, let me do a full face of Jeffree Star. And back then he only had his velour liquid lipsticks, maybe some lip ammos, and then the Beauty Killer palette. And I actually did like a full face using the Beauty Killer palette. I put mascara on, obviously, like, you know, that was, I think that might have been the only thing that I didn't use. That I used the Jeffree Star palette for everything else besides mascara. So I'm gonna like screen the video first before I link it down below, but if you're interested in watching that, then it might be really funny. So I'll leave that link down below and let me know if you guys want me to recreate that video. I feel like I could do a lot better now. So now that we have the eyelids all set, I do not have an eyeshadow primer on because normally I don't use an eyeshadow primer, so this is just what I do when I test out new eyeshadows for the first time. So now I'm actually going to go in with one of the Jeffree Star Morphe brushes. This is the JS5. Now, I have no idea where I'm going to go with this look. So I'm going to be completely winging this. So now I'm going to go in with the JS5. And I'm going to go in with Untouchable, which is this shade right here. Don't worry, I am going to go and dip into the blues. This is kind of like a pinky color almost. And I'm just going to put this in my crease very lightly. I just finished blending out Untouchable all throughout the crease. I was pretty generous with it. I would describe the color as a soft pink with a mauve undertone. It's really pretty. I think it's going to go great with the blue shades. So now I'm going to use a different brush. I'm going to use the JS6 from the Jeffree Star Morphe collection. And now I'm going to go in with the shade I'm Cold, which is this bright blue shade right here. I'm just going to coat the brush, and now I'm going to put this in the crease. Now I have I'm Cold throughout the crease on both sides. Again, I was pretty generous with bringing this down. I think I might attempt a cut crease. No promises, but maybe. I did really take my time to build up the pigment. It's definitely very buildable, and I feel like if you used a little bit more like a stickier base, the pigment would be even more powerful. So I will definitely continue to use the palette, try different bases out and things like that, but so far I am living for the blue eyeshadow. I know we're looking a little crazy, but I definitely feel like this is going to be a thing where it's gonna look bad until the very end, and then it's gonna all come together. So now I'm gonna take this shade right here, which is called Blue Blood, and I'm going to put this in the crease but keep it lower than where we put I'm Cold. And I'm just gonna use that same brush and see how that turns out. I'm also gonna take Blue Blood and start to bring it down all the way to the lash line, just to kind of like connect things in this outer corner. I zoomed you in even more just so that you could see. So this is the difference. So this side just has Untouchable, which was the pinky kind of shade, and then I'm Cold. And then this eye, I added the Blue Blood. I'm just starting to notice some fallout over here. So I'm just gonna kind of flick that away, and then I am gonna add some extra powder under my eyes, which I forgot to do. I was gonna do that initially. I left out my powder. So this is the Fenty Pro Filter powder in the shade, ooh, Butter. I think I'm gonna take a little bit, like just a little bit of the shade, do I wanna go Deceased or Blue Monday? I feel like Blue Monday kind of goes with my sweatshirt a little bit better, which by the way, this is from Laura's Boutique. I will leave it linked down below. I'm gonna go Blue Monday. I'm gonna do it. I think that this is a pressed pigment. I'm going in with that same brush, by the way. I think this is a pressed pigment, so it might be a different formula than the other shades that I've been using, but we'll see. I'm a little scared. So I'm getting a decent amount of product on the brush, and then I'm just pressing the pigment in, because I find that if I do too much of a swiping motion, it kind of just like kicks the product off. Probably because I don't have a base on, but that's just something that I'm noticing. It's also a pressed pigment, so I know it's not, you know, technically an eyeshadow, so it is going to perform a little bit differently. So I'm going to kind of bring that more into the crease as well. So the shade Blue Monday is very, very pretty, but it isn't really working with me very well, and I know for a fact that it is because it's a pressed pigment and I don't have a base on. The same thing happened to me with the Alien palette. I struggled with the two, like I think there's like a purple and a green in there. The pressed pigments, the same exact thing happened, and then when I used it with a base like the MAC Paint Pot in Painterly, they're phenomenal. So I know that that's what it is here, but I will try to like show you what I'm talking about. So this is like major zoom in mode, but I'm not sure if you can really tell, but the Blue Monday shade is like just kind of patchy, and you can see when I start to like tap or like swipe a little bit too much, it removes the product, and it's just not very opaque. I mean, it's opaque when I press it on, but the second the brush like slightly moves to the side, it just removes the product, which again, like I said, I know it's because I don't have a base on, which I should have thought this through a little bit more prior to starting, but it is what it is. I am able to build it back up, which is good, so I'm just gonna have to be really careful. Alright, so now I did decide that I do want to attempt a cut crease, which this is very scary, but I'm very excited about this. But I'm trying to decide between using the shade, ooh, Crystal Flesh, which is this like really pretty kind of like bronzy copper kind of shade. Not really copper, it's not copper, I take that back. But I'm trying to decide between this shade right here and Ocean Ice, which is this shade right here, which I feel like that needs like a glitter glue. I don't know. I really, oh sorry, I did that in a previous video. I accidentally flicked you guys off. I really want to use this blue shade, but I feel like I'm gonna go with this one for now, just so that we can kind of try to make this look like slightly wearable. All right, so we're gonna try this out. So I'm gonna use the Morphe M224 to cut my crease, and I'm actually gonna crack in to the Jeffree Star Blue Blooded Lip Vault, and we're gonna take the shade Drug Lord, and I know that he has mentioned that you can do this, so we're gonna try it. His liquid lipsticks are eye safe, Jeffree Star's that is. So I'm gonna try to take some of the shade Drug Lord on the back of my hand and cut the crease with this. I was gonna use the Morphe concealer, the white one, but then I remembered this, so this is gonna be exciting. This might take a while. All right, so this might be as good as we get, so I'm just gonna roll with it. So now I'm gonna go in with the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe JH41, and then I'm gonna go into Crystal Flesh, which is this shade right here. And I'm just gonna start packing that baby on. So I actually am gonna use that shade Ocean Ice. I'm just gonna take my finger and kind of like blend Blue Monday with Crystal Flesh and see if that works. Okay, nope, that did not work. So I'm just kind of like blending, going back and forth, playing around with those two shades, and hopefully eventually I will make it look more seamless than it does. So I ended up taking the shade Undertaker, which is this shade right here, and just kind of like patting this, like stabbing it into the outer corner with the M506, because Blue Monday is just not playing with me today. So you know, it's not her day, so we'll play with her another day. So now I'm going to go ahead and wipe off this like powder underneath my eyes and hope that this doesn't like leave a stain, and then I'm gonna kind of like do my under eye area and then finish up the eyes, because we've spent forever doing this. So I'm just gonna take some of the same shades that we used on the top on the lower lash line as well. Again, I know my eyes look crazy, but we're working on it. So I used the shade Blue Blood on my entire lower lash line, and then I used the shade Blue Monday just on this outer corner, and it worked so much better down here because there's like foundation and concealer there. So now I'm gonna actually highlight my brow bone and inner corner with the shade right here, which is called Cullinan? I think I'm saying that correctly, I don't know. So now I'm gonna pop on some mascara and lashes, and I will be right back. For mascara, I used the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and for lashes, I popped on a pair of the D-Star lashes in the style Daisy. These have been my go-to lashes. So at first, Jacqueline was like my all-time favorite lash I've ever used ever, and I still love Jacqueline's, don't get me wrong, but Daisy's are by far my most worn lash pair. Daisy by D-Star Lashes, most worn pair of lashes ever in my entire life. I love them so much. They're so cute and they fit my eye perfectly. I trimmed off the little edges, so now I know that they take me like 2 seconds to put on, and I am by no means a pro at lashes. I'm very much so a beginner. So you guys know I love my D-Star lashes, and you can use code PAIGE for 20% off. In case you're looking for some new lashes, I get questions every single time I wear these. What lashes are you wearing? D-Star lashes in the style Daisy. Literally 99.999% of the time that I'm wearing lashes, they're from D-Star Lashes. So let's move on. This is the eye look that I came up with. I think it's cute. I don't think it's like the most beautiful thing I've ever done in my entire life, but I think it's really cute. And the only issue that I had was that shade Blue Monday, which, like I said 20 times, I know exactly why I had some trouble with that. So I love the palette so much. I think it's so cute. I'm pretty sure the last time that I attempted a cut crease was when I did a review of the Jeffree Star Alien palette. So I just like, I don't know why. I just always feel, sorry if you can hear the thunder. It's about to pour outside. I always feel super creative when I'm playing with Jeffree Star eyeshadow, so I'll leave that review linked down below in case you're curious. So as far as the lip bundle goes, I'm gonna go ahead and swatch all of these shades for you, and I will be right back. Alright, so here are all of the swatches. I'm aware that they are kind of like a little bit wonky, so I apologize for that, but I'm gonna start with the white shade and then move over that way in order. These are the shades Drug Lord, Ice Tray, Jawbreaker, Blue Velvet, Abused, Diamond, Titanic, and Medusa. So those are all the liquid lips right there. I don't foresee myself wearing blue lips on the day-to-day basis, but you can use these as eyeliners or as eyeshadow bases, or you can use them on your lips if you want. You can use them for literally whatever you want. Just personally, I'm not a blue lip kind of gal, so I'm not going to use any of these on my lips today, but they are super, super cute. And if you guys do want to see a blue lip look, I'm totally up for that. Just let me know what you guys want to see. So I definitely don't think that this is a necessity for the everyday person, but for a collector, I think that this is so gorgeous. I love the packaging. I kept the packaging on my other vault, so I'm definitely going to keep this one as well. If you are super creative and you love colorful lips or colorful liners, I think this would be great for you. But for the average person, you probably don't need to spend $52, I think this was. Let me see. Yes, $52 for the mini Blue Blood bundle. Next, let's talk about some lip scrubs. So he has 3 lip scrubs. I love his lip scrubs so much. This is what the lip scrub looks like, and honestly, personally, I mean, it does smell a little bit different, but it smells very similar to the blue raspberry lip scrub that he has. That might have been the pink chrome packaging. I'm not sure. He has a blue raspberry lip scrub already, and they smell very similar, but this one definitely, I can smell that icy kind of scent. It smells absolutely delicious. Next we have blueberry pie. So this is what blueberry pie looks like. It's a little bit darker than the first one. Oh, that smells delicious. Now my dogs are barking. Oh my gosh, I love that. It literally tastes and smells exactly like blueberry pie. Not that I've ever had blueberry pie, but that's exactly how I would imagine that it would taste. It tastes like a blueberry muffin. And then the last lip scrub we have is vanilla mint. And by the way, this is what the outside of the component looks like. Super cute. I think it's really so adorable. And then this is vanilla mint. So obviously this is like a kind of like a white shade. So good. This reminds me of like a Lipalicious lip gloss or something like that I got at Bath and Body Works when I was probably like 13 years old. It was like a vanilla mint. Or maybe it's the CEO Bigelow or something. Some lip balm from Bath and Body Works that's like a vanilla mint scent. That's exactly what this smells like. I'm a big fan of the lip scrubs. You definitely don't need all of these. These last forever. So if you're like wanting to try them out, definitely like pick one flavor out. You definitely don't need to buy all of them unless you just want to, which is like the case for me. But they last forever. They're really big pots, and it's hard for me to say if I like these or the Lush ones better. They're very different, but I love them both so much. These retail for $12 each, by the way, and the palette is $52. So the last products that we have to talk about from this collection are all of the new Liquid Frost. I'm so happy about having these. Oh my gosh, I love his Liquid Frosts so much. So with this collection, he came out with two more like normal shades. So we have the shade Ice Cream Bling and the shade Expensive. And then he came out with three like blue shades. So we have Michigan Ice, Frostitute, and then Blue Balls. So here's what the unit carton looks like on the Liquid Frost. Super cute. I absolutely adore the packaging. And then this is the actual packaging of the product. It's the same exact as his regular Liquid Frost, except the cap and then the font is blue. So let's go ahead and swatch these babies. So I'm gonna kind of like stand up to show you guys these swatches. This one's starting to run because that one has been on my arm the longest. So over here, this one is absolutely stunning. This is the shade Expensive. This one right here is the shade Ice Cream Bling. This one right here is in the shade Frostitute. This one is the shade Blue Balls. And then this last one here is the shade Michigan Ice. So there are the swatches of all 5 shades. Those are obviously very heavy swatches. So Expensive definitely has like a bluish green kind of duochrome to it, even though it looks like more of a neutral shade. By far the most neutral shade is definitely Ice Cream Bling. I see like a slight blue shift to it, but definitely the most neutral out of all of them. Frostitute is definitely the most like green, kind of like aqua shade. Blue Balls is the most like true blue shade. And then Michigan Ice is a very blue shade as well, but it's just a little bit deeper. So these are absolutely stunning. I'm just gonna kind of like mix them all on my arm here. They are full of glitter. There are all of the shades mixed together. You could definitely see the glitter on my arm. I'm not sure how well it's picking up on camera, but in person it is absolutely stunning. These are gonna be perfect for the summertime. I just realized that I don't have anything on my lips right now, so we're gonna fix that. I'm gonna go in with a classic. We're gonna use Morphe liquid lipstick in the shade Virgin. I also just realized I didn't put any highlighter on my face, so I don't know what's going on with me. my excitement for this collection and the fact that my package arrived is just like, it's got me in a daze. So I'm gonna use the shade Ice Cream Bling, and I'm going to apply this to the face. I am definitely seeing like a hue of blue right here, so I should have put powder before I started the eyes, and I probably should have put it on sooner. I mean more of it and sooner, if that makes sense, because I'm definitely getting a blue cast right here, which it's not like very noticeable. It's just like if I really stare at myself I can see it. So I'm just gonna pump some of this on to my hand. That was like a million times too much. And I'm just gonna take my finger and like kind of like dab off the excess product, and I'm just gonna start patting this on the cheekbone. So putting that highlighter on my cheeks was honestly kind of a flop, and I feel like I just ruined my makeup, which really sucks, because the Liquid Frost did not want to play on top of all this powder on my face, so it like stuck to exactly where it was put. So now there's just like harsh lines, so it doesn't really look that great, and it's also very like blue and like bruise like. So if I'm not like this, which this is like absolutely blinding and insane, but when I look straight forward, it's like looks dark and blue. So this is definitely going to be something that I'm going to be using more on the body because it looks absolutely gorgeous on the body. But on the cheeks, maybe before I set my face, I just messed up. I messed up. This video was just like, this whole situation did not go as planned. By the way, I also added a little bit of the shade Cullinan on top of the Liquid Frost in the shade Ice Cream Bling. So yeah, I guess this is the finished look, finished review. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I had a lot of fun playing around with all this new makeup, and I cannot wait to continue playing around with it, creating more looks and things like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to enter the giveaway. Yeah, this was really fun. Thank you guys for sticking around. By the way, you can enter both giveaways, the Instagram giveaway and then my YouTube giveaway. So like I said, I'm giving away 2 palettes, one on each social media platform, but I will make sure that the same person doesn't win both, just to keep things fair. But that way you have like 2 chances basically to win a palette. So make sure you check the description box for all of that info and the secret question, because I'm gonna have like the comment down below be a secret question. For the secret question for the YouTube giveaway, I'm gonna have you answer in the comments below. Let me know down below. Also, let me know a way to contact you, whether that's an email or an Instagram username. So yeah, all that info will be in the description box on how to enter and when the giveaway ends and things like that. So I love you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.